The single most important thing Sigma males crave for. The Sigma male and the word crave are not usually synonymous. A Sigma male is not built for his flesh and is not one to nurse any ambition that is solely for the purpose of the gratification of his flesh or ego. He is not irrational. But there is this one thing a Sigma male desires and which he has become. This thing is something he would never trade for anything. He could only make concessions, but there is no way he would get rid of this in exchange for whatever. It is his freedom. A Sigma male is a free man. It is not something he craves, it is something he has grown into an adult to become. Below is a couple of ways this manifests. He thinks for himself. A Sigma male does not conform to the tradition, to the trend, or set out to just download a working template. He doesn't just want a working system, he wants to know how and why he works and to see if there are ways he could improve on this. He loves being on his own. He rarely spends time socializing. For fun, he could step out when it is super compulsory, otherwise, he would rather stay home on his laptop browsing for fun, playing games online, or against the computer. He would rather tend the garden, do chores, meditate, and exercise than leave the house. This is not a big deal when a Sigma male is single and works for himself. But this is not always the case. The Sigma loves women moderately and works for someone else at least at the early stage of his career. How does he manage his relationship, and his freedom and his work with his freedom? The Sigma male's work versus freedom. The Sigma male invented remote work. Yes, remote work became a global phenomenon during the pandemic, but the Sigma male has always done it. He mostly works as a freelancer, and we have always had freelancing sites, such as freelancer.com. Fiverr, Upwork, just to mention these major three. But there are dozens of others, and some are built to serve only a particular niche. Today, the post-pandemic era makes it nearly impossible for the Sigma male to ever elect to work in a physical office. He can afford to have a choice because 9 out of 10 times, the Sigma male is a very smart chap, and when he puts his mind to work excels in it so much that every establishment would hate to lose him. And when he works, he would rather work on his own than in a team. Force him to work in a partnership, and he would do most of the work himself. He requires little to no supervision. He believes he can do it, and most of the times he can. But the company may want an interdepartmental collaboration which he could pull off, but which isn't his default way of doing things. Whether he works in the office or remote, one thing you should stake your fortune on is that he would soon leave to do his thing or try a new challenge. It is not that he hates working for you. His freedom just won. The Sigma male's relationship versus freedom. A Sigma male's freedom see his relationships take these three forms. 1. Flirty and unattached. Because he is a man of his own space, and one thing most women do in a relationship is to become attached, he works around this by refusing to be serious with anyone and just doing single dates, one-night stands, and on and off relationships. 2. He enters a long-distance relationship. She works in South Carolina, and he lives in Oregon, and he is cool about it. When they meet, it is electrifying and magical, even if it is for a week. He won't feel his freedom is being stolen from him because this is a one-off until the next month, or next quarter, or even next year. Closely related to a long-distance relationship is him being in a relationship with a 9-to-5 career woman who, when she returns from work, might prefer catching a much-needed rest than wanting to go clubbing. 3. Online dating. When the Sigma man chooses to date online in order to keep his freedom and still have some fun with the opposite sex. When he is involved in this, he would never meet up with any of his online girlfriends. He just won't take it to the next level or offline. Except when he really falls for her. Actually, Every kind of relationship he enters in order to mitigate his invasion of freedom, would be suspended when he finds her. Yes, when a Sigma male finds his soulmate, all his guardedness and schemes fly out of the window. Thanks for watching.